Okay, now here's a last chance to apply for some small business grants. That really the applications are due in January, and there's different timelines, and some are national programs and some are local, and that's what really where the action is. You got to start finding local programs, because that's where small business grants are. I mean, there was a national program before, but now a lot of this stuff is local. And if you're not ready to do that, then you're not really ready to get a small business grant because that's what's going to take. So here are some to get you started here. One is by Comcast. You've heard of them, haven't you? Where they're giving out the application closes January 15th. Okay. And this is for entrepreneurs. They're giving out over $60 million, to help you with marketing and technology services. So that's a little the business they're in. So I guess they want you to spend money on them. But anyway, New York has startup business plan competition. Now there's another place for what states and local municipalities or whatever that have grants for people that have a business idea. So this is for you want new startups, and there's a lot of organizations that are funded by the government and nonprofit organizations to give grants to people that have ideas to create entrepreneurs and business activities in their area. I mean, this is what economic development is all about. And that's why you have to start looking locally. Look, Chicago has something called the Chicago Recovery Grants, okay? And that's due by the January 31st. And it's for people, again, it's for how community development grants. Small businesses and developers are welcome to apply. The grant funds cover 75% of the pre-development, renovation, and reconstruction and new construction expenses. So you got a new idea to make money in Chicago? This is a grant for you there. Atlanta has a QuickBooks restaurant relief program. I don't know who's got the money, the QuickBooks giving the money or whatever, but it's really $5,000 for small restaurants to get back on their feet. And they're actually talking about a new national program. There was a restaurant, I think they call it the Venue or something like that. Or no, that wasn't the restaurant. That was for event happenings. But the restaurant that was out there before had about $25 billion, and now they're talking about $68 billion to have that. So if that comes out, that's going to be a good new national program for people who sell food. And here's Albany. Look at New Albany Small Business Grant Funding. Okay, that's $10,000, and that's due by January 31st too. So all these programs here. Another one, a county in Georgia, Glenn County, Georgia. Okay, that's for people with 50 or fewer employees, and that's due on January 31st. See, the government's going to still be, pouring money into these things, but it's not going to be big national programs that everybody's going to know about. No, you got to go out and dig in the little opportunities that are there, and they're going to be hard to find because they're not going to come to you, and that's what it's all about. And that's why, if you remember, Let's Go Help, we'll just send you a listing of all the sources. See, what you have to do is go step by step to have a scientific method of doing this. And if you don't know the possible sources where you live, here's where to go. You don't have to be a member. You just go EDA.gov, okay? EDA.gov. And you go to resources and you check there, and you'll see all their economic development directory. See, economic development is where organizations, nonprofits, city, state, counties want you to start a business. Okay. So they are the places that I would go if you want to find out, hey, what kind of money is available where I live to start a business or grow a business or whatever. Now they're going to know. So what you have to do, it's a numbers game, and you just keep calling all those people. I mean, look at, if you go to North Dakota, how many people? Look, they got 2 dozen organizations. That's all they do is help people start businesses. So they're going to know about these little local programs that are going on. They're the best one to know. And if they don't know, you ask them where else to go. And that's about what research is all about. That's about, this is what you have to do to find stuff. You just can't surf the internet and find an application to apply to. No, those days are over. And if you're not willing to do this, man, you really don't want to start a business, do you? Well, you do. So start learning how to do this. There's no magic. You just got to do it. You learned how to use a computer, right? Oh, you learned how to drive a car, right? You learn how to do this. Anybody could do it. Look at the idiots who are doing stuff and getting money to do it. You could be one of those idiots too.